What we do here is go back.
Wait, and it's probably not sincere.
Yeah.
But that's my cynical side.
No.
That all the claims at the end of the tweet, the last thing you read, if it makes you outraged, if it makes you ick, if it sounds like horrific, disgusting, or is way worse than the rest of the stuff that's in the tweet,
I think that's
for me.
Yeah. What if breast milk ice?
This is a bad sign. What the hell keeps happening? Everyone rushes back in, they start doing more stuff, and this time the doctors are way more concerned. They're looking and they're like, we don't really know why this is happening. We're very confused about this. And that
Specificity here.
oh, good. Great.
Wade, what is my exact order at Cracker Barrel? I order the same thing every time.
Okay. You get. Oh, I didn't know you did that. So yeah, no, I've got no idea.
All right.
All right. We didn't really talk much in the middle of college.
You're right. That's true. I feel like I've talked about it on the podcast. All right, Bob?
I watched Mark's video. The
video?
The documentary with the family and the ones where he eats the Korean candies and his cousins and stuff are all funny.
Wow. Oh, man.
I love you, Mark. It's okay.
I'm honest, okay?
Oh, man.
I've been busy.
You've been busy?
I mean, I know you actually are pretty busy.
I just
You would be credited.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so no points there, unfortunately. Sadly, it was right in front of you, Wade.
Man, if I had known that you were in honors English, I would have guessed Grapes of fucking Wrath.
Well, it was.
You did stuff, man. I'm so proud of you. Being as you failed to get a college degree, I just considered you an entire educational failure. But I've learned something about you.
Wow.
Fail.
You were decent at stuff.
He didn't fail, he gave up because it was hard. Jeez, man.
All right, Wade. Where did I work at my first ever job?
I know you asked.
Did you ever acknowledge how hard I worked to give you the last point that you got?
Thank you.
And I let Mark walk it along, and just be grateful. This generation's so entitled, you know.
Bob, you are the heart.
But I really try to stick to this light string cheese, and then I salami sometimes, and then I went to
Anyway,
Fogo, and that
you
was
very
fun.
specifically said you didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just curious how miserable it's been. I've Harristed this thing once where it was like one of those very tightly restricted calorie things. I swear to God, all they got to do was powdered soup. It was like the saddest thing. It was like, all right, dinner time, heat up a couple quarts of water and dump this powdered dirt mix into it.
That's the one good thing about this diet is I can eat whatever I want. I can eat till I'm full. There's no real, I don't count my calories or anything like that. But still, it's just the joy is gone. I have no joy.
Because you can't really enjoy any stuff.
Go on. Yes, go on. Was that the end of the statement?
It's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
What the hell? Why are we?
Fishing the sea.
I don't know what that was about.
Nice to meet you.
Can I find this?
I've never seen that. I can't believe I didn't know that existed.
Anyway, so it's there, yeah. It's called The YouTube Factory, featuring Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Lily Singh, and more. Turns out I'm... Suffragettes. Because Peru, higher or lower searches than suffragettes?
That's honestly a tough one to judge.
I'm gonna go higher. I don't feel great about it. I
never mind. It's a blowout. 1.2 million searches. I guess a lot of people want to travel to Greece.
I was hoping that entire country would have more, but
Just actively searching their own countries, man. It's
actually said
yeah, no, I agree with your point, Mark, but I want to let Wade finish proposing the internet. Why?
the amount of brain power that went into putting that, and again, I'm not disparaging the International Space Station.
Yeah, Mark, are you talking bad about space right now?
Not space, the space station. There is a distinction, and you cannot lump brain power that went into putting that, and again, I'm not disparaging the International Space Station.
Yeah, Mark, are you talking bad about space right now?
Not space, the space station. There is a distinction, and you cannot lump all of space with the space station. It is a fantastic
the station
thing.
of space.
It's not.
Door crashers. I'm talking saving 10% on select luxury appliance brands. I'm talking saving up to 80% off clearance items. And best of all, Coast Appliances is offering free local delivery. Now that's what I'm...
Immediately put another shirt back on, or can I just put one on in the morning and bust out of it and then just go shirtless for a while?
I mean, I guess, yeah. There's really no stipulation that says anything otherwise. You could hulk out of your shirts and sweaters.
And like, I'm not saying I would like rip it off intentionally. Like I put.
Possible, yes or no? I'm sorry. Sometimes we're going to agree.
We live in a world of infinite possibilities, sir. What's the gain a bunch of weight and then lose it during the years when you're wearing the small shirt of this situation? You know, that's.
So you're taking this million? No.
I gotta see through Mark's eyes. I gotta understand where he's coming from. If his body's taken, if a 5-year-old tried to beat him up, I don't know. What I want to find out.
or does Mark never kiss anyone?
How many kisses does Mark give on a daily basis? Maybe this is a low occurrence event. Interesting. Does it count when he makes kissy faces at himself in the mirror? Unclear. It feels like the stunt performers a lot of times are just like, can you just jump out of this helicopter and hopefully we get it in a few shots, and if not, we'll just keep doing it, go back up, jump back out, go back up.
Yeah, it's rough out there, and especially like they talked about.
Unsolicited.
There's no motivation whatsoever, I'm sure.
You are also looking incredible. I mean, it looks like you polished your head today, and it's just like shining like a bowl. It's gorgeous.
Really?
Thank you. I'm going for the bowling ball look. I was hoping now that I'm dead, someone will stick 2 fingers in my eyes, 1 in my mouth, and roll my skull.
What? Hang on, I was talking and laughing. What'd you say?
What's a definitive answer that is neither yes nor no?
I declined to answer.
Maybe. I don't know if that's an answer. That's the last.
Only there to not make things sick.
Only there to not make things sick.
To make things not sick.
Yeah, okay, make things not sick. Vibrating is really still confusing me. Oh, apparently he did some mystery thing that made Twitch angry, so they banned him for a long time for some reason. But it was never clarified.
Well, my God, I did not know if this episode was actually going to have a Soulja Boy update, but my goodness, we did, and it's so topical.
Soulja Boy tweeted, he quote tweeted on April 20th, "I'm back," and he quote tweeted the Twitter handles
About like Coke versus Pepsi, Nike versus like Adidas, Reebok, or whoever.
Dude, come
The
on.
console wars. Xbox is better. No, PlayStation's better. There's all this competition, and we're gonna dive in and talk about how we feel about it. I got you. I got you.
If you haven't listened to Bob's Fridge episode, that's up there for me. But I would say the other one that comes to mind is on the bus in Vegas.
I love that moment. I wish we had that on film of him And the stress he caused, the financial stress, the mental stress, the legal troubles, everything about his existence growing up to me was a negative. All of that feeling of people, every moment of it, every drop, it was beautiful. I appreciate That's Good Sports, Brandon Perna, very much. And his pain was truly my gain.
I love this video, like, order where it's 10 days ago. Why Russell Wilson is not washed!
And last name. But his Driver 61 channel, he basically talks about, like, Formula One racing developments. It's interesting because I follow Formula One, and he talks about some of the controversies and some of the stuff that happened. And at Stone, Mark was like, I know, man, I remember. I was there. We talked about that last night.
He was fun to go make the decisions. And it's a lot more time and money investment than, like, what you would expect for a 5-hour endeavor. But it was beautiful. I think I'm very happy. There's a video of it on my YouTube channel somewhere. I think Mark's channel.
You're all like watching TV, and one roommate is just like, Alexa, initiate snack protocol.
Initiate protocol 69.
And after a second, that person is just like, use the second lane from the right to take the exit onto 91st Street.
It's a Alexa, execute order 69. Chat GPT generated that title for me.
I love it.
I
It's
said I need
perfection.
alliteration for a weird news story headline. Oh, you slapped me with my own arm. I can't believe it.
And then there's an explosion, Will, and now I'm running through a field, a meadow full of flowers and bees, Will, the bees.
Whoa, Will, where am I now?
Oh.
Hope it helps. Long time. Linda Ronstadt. There you go. Fucking cry. I am.
I mean, I guess that was the prompt, but also, I'm sad now.
My turn?
Yeah, go for it, Mark.
Alright, cool. I know things about
Covered.
Same. I also...
We are going to fully disassociate for this moment and purge it from our memories, so none of us will remember this ever occurring.
You know, really, it's the editor's fault. They leave it in.
Yeah, absolutely. That was our editors that we pay took that out of works.
And then it takes another like 10 minutes because they're slammed, and I get it, you know, it's fine. I'm a patient guy. But when I finally get my order, not only do I not have the chocolate, but the limited edition of like pumpkin and cream pie that they had, I got an
Incredible, Mark.
Thanks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You should use their version.
I should. You know, I was thinking of recoloring the whole movie. That's a good idea.
A very different movie like this.
well, pretty like scary moments in games that I find to be pretty horrifying, or in movies that I find to be pretty horrifying. I'm trying to even remember what's the last horror movie I watched, which is okay. So I actually watched.
There are so many people watch an episode ever.
It's such an interesting moment because it is funny to me, but also it is unsettling. It's both at the same time. I think that a lot of people probably
Screamed at her and yelled at her or whatever, and it looked like she was on the verge of both killing him and crying. And I don't know what had happened to her that day, but it was kind of like when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 and Dragon Ball, there was just like a snap where like the room got dark, there was just a red